위로 더 날아가 저 하늘로.
Live from Charlotte, North Carolina, it's the home of the Hornets, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Well, it was the Charlotte Hornets in their last game. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. You might miss something.
Yeah, you got to keep your head up and be alert if you're watching this game, because they're going to get it up and down so fast and so often. Execution on the fast break will probably determine what happens in the outcome in this one.
Here's Rozier, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And it's Rozier missing. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. It's a three-point game. Jones, no luck. Now Washington outside ball. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Boy, what a rookie season for LaMelo Ball. He was the third overall pick and saw immediate action for the Hornets. And in my mind, Kevin, I thought he was the clear rookie of the year front runner early.
Jones, no one around him. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Brandon Ingram.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And Ball began his rookie season coming off the bench, but eventually they had to find a way to start it.
Yeah, clearly, Greg, he needed to be in the starting lineup, and he actually started until the wrist injury. He showed that he was an elite rookie. This team has a great future with him running the point guard spot.
The Hornets pull it in, and going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And in their two matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Exactly. I mean, when you lose as much as they did last year, you'll get beat by teams that aren't playoff powers for sure.
A second chance effort. Here's Valanciunas.
Jonas
Hits the
Valanciunas.
layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Ball. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Here's Valanciunas.
Jonas
That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the game. Unloads from 9. Ball no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And the basket by McCollum.
And And there's the steadiness to McCollum's game. He's going to contribute from deep almost every game. It's becoming a given.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Pelicans leading by 7. Pass to Valanciunas. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
No holding Valanciunas back there. He gets physical and gets through the contact. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
16 feet away. Stolen by Martin. Oubre on the wing. That fall from Ball.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Here's McCollum. It's Ingram on the wing. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Ingram. Drains it from 17 feet out. Ingram's got 7 points. And so it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Ball with the bucket.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Here's McCollum. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Nice move. And Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Here's Hayes. Takes it off the glass.
Jackson
Hayes has got his first basket of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And the Pelicans making a change here. To the paint. Here's Bridges. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, that's a set that's comfortable for Bridges. I mean, he's got a good feel for the pick and roll, either as a creator or as a finisher.
Hornets trail by 4. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And, you know, Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He also passes the ball pretty well.
Pass to Harrell. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Pass to Marshall. Kicks it out to McCollum. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez. Now it's a 6-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Oubre, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good. Ingram, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Ingram's got 10. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hornets trail by 9. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash. We don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. That one goes in. Oubre's got his second basket.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Rozier with the steal. Down low. Here's Harrell. No good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
You know, what's great about Harrell is his ability to deliver whatever his team needs. I mean, he's the ideal guy to have coming off your bench.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Valanciunas. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
To the middle. And Harrell sneaks it in.
And Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
Here's Valanciunas. For an answer. Right back with the dunk.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's New Orleans, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action after this word. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 6. Got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ingram. Plumlee with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
A great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
New Orleans making a switch here. Here's Graham. There's the drive. Here's Valanciunas. And he uses the glass on the layup. Valanciunas has got 12.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
McCollum outside. Shoots over ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the three ball is good. Graham's got his first 3 points of the game.
For somebody who takes a lot of threes, Graham shoots a really good percentage from distance. That's a good combination. Take a lot and make a good percentage of it.
And yes, it's good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with them. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
It's good. 6 points for him.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Pass to Plumlee. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Pass to Hayes. Releases. Hernangomez. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Several teams changing it up here. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Driving inside. Tries yet again. The offensive rebound. Back to McCollum. To the inside. And Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Pulls up, high post. And he goes in for the dunk.
Looking back at McCollum's breakout third year, yeah, the scoring skyrocketed, but that assist rate went up as well. Effective as a decision maker.
And the Hornets call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. To the left side wing. Tipped away. Here's Bridges. Here's Richards. Second shot opportunity. That one no good. Some solid defense from Ingram.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Rozier for three. And the Hornets miss again. New Orleans leading by 8. Out to Ingram. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
To me, this is Rozier's game in a nutshell. A confident, quick-thinking, shoot-first point guard.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Naji Marshall.
Here's Graham. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Going inside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Valanciunas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Valanciunas hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Ball no good.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And Greg, with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
To the middle. Here's Jones. Ball with the rebound.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. And Hayes throws it down.
Great anticipation by Graham. Gets them in transition. He plays with such a high basketball IQ. Fun to watch.
Ball no good. And a wide open look for McCollum. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Jones has got the lead up to 13 now for New Orleans.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Graham. To the paint. And stolen by Harrell. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Ball's running. Off target from outside. New Orleans leading by 13. Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy is determined to finish.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. The Pelicans making a switch here. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach talk to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Paul with a wide-open look. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the...
Triple S exercise.
Okay.
Kiss. That's what we do. I don't do the art. I just do the homework. You can catch it, or you can catch it. Go ahead and put the kids to sleep. This the grown part. But we knew what Billboard was. We had our own chart. And they pull a call over. You take your own charge. I ain't never worked for nobody. I sold my own heart. In the back, right in my own yard. Playing dominoes with my man, he in the boneyard. Now I can pay for the jet, right on my own card. Trying to go man on me, I'm in the zone guard, hand in hand with it. I ain't never played a phone guard. Calisthenics and cardio, just trying to tone guard. Your man got, but he ain't. My youngin' got the in the Hemi and he ain't stopping. In the beginning to get him, he ain't worried, cause if they get him, I get him cockring. He know not to with them. They get them hot then. Stay low, finish the work, he get it drop-ins. They just want to be around money, but they are not friends. Until you fall back from them, that's where the plot ends. I've been repping the apple since it was rotten. When you are golden, you can never be forgotten. They gotta ram it, you don't never let the... I can have you in the top 10. A lot of are nice, but they are not him. There's really nothing that you can do to stop him. Call him the God MC, just like Rock him. And he done took some L's, but yeah, he got wins.
I just cut some fresh lemons, where's the sugar? Lemon in my A, lemon in my L's, call them boogers. Rather 6 feet before I'm ever seen with you.
Hold up! Yo. What it is that teeth skin look colored in, riding in, double in that 400 grand. I just ordered this, Switzerland, Lake Geneva, where I spend my summer in. Off the floor, that's Giano shoe, what I'm running in. Earlobe, look like headlights. I need some Timberlands, I battle any man. Yo, don't think they understand. Double C on my feet, double G on my feet, Louis V by my...
It's game time in Boston as the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Dallas Mavericks. And that one a tough loss, too. They ended down only 3 points.
Man, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
From Robert Williams.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And it's Williams with the jam.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain. And you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable. And when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
Now here's Brown. He has 5. Inside. Drummond. Missed inside. Brown right side. In the corner. Tatum with it. Outside, Smart. Williams trying to break free. The offensive rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Back to Durant. Releases. Connects. The jumper drops.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
To the paint. Williams with the block. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition. Something also he's improved at.
Kyrie Irving.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Now here's Durant. Here's Drummond. The Nets working the ball around now. The kick out to Brown. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Shoots.
2 minutes.
Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
They need this. Curry. Williams with the block. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Kevin Durant.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, is patience and precision as a playmaker.
Here's Brown. After the made shot from KD. Here's Williams. Pass to Tatum. Back to Williams. And here is Tatum. Durant with the steal. And here's Brown outside. Rebound Boston. Down low. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Remains Boston.
And the Nets making a change here.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And they pick up 2.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
To the middle. Here's Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
That one on Smart.
First team foul.
You know, I like how Irvin also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
For him, he's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Williams shot is off.
Boston foul.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive number.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Brown. And there's the drive. Off on the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Celtics. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
To the inside. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Assisted.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
It's Durant on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. KD's got 6 points.
Durant's shot is in the air before the defense even tracks the pass. I mean, he's 2 steps ahead of him, and that, folks, is a combination of awareness and speed. Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brown with it. Picked up by Aldridge. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside and a lot of people's view remain. David, thanks.
To the floor for the Nets. Nicholas
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Horford. Count that one. He's got 8. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Here's Williams.
Boston
Misses the layup. He had him with that bump there.
Williams.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Nets trail by 6. Outside Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Hits. Count that one from Stauskas.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Outside Griffin. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Right side, Thomas. Outside, Griffin. Over Tice. Oh, that's blocked. And they recover it. 4 on the clock. Here's Irving. And there's the shot. Clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Horford. Inside. Smart. Pass to Stauskas. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Horford. Just 4 to shoot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Curry outside. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got the first field goal of the second half for the Nets.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
First team foul.
Up top, Curry. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Assist.
Precision passer Curry also
And the Celtics with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn. Outside Tatum. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
He's such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
The Nets making a switch here. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Irving. Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. And that's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career. And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
Agreed. Fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one.
Guys, that's exactly the kind of play that can really spark a team to a rally.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Connects from three-point range. Brown's got 7 points in the game. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
From Jason Tatum.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Brown, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. That one falls. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Durant. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
They double team KD. Brown outside. Outside for Durant. 5 on the clock. Over Brown. No good from Durant.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
To the paint. Here's Claxton. Williams with the block. Williams with the steal. At the elbow, it's Smart. Brown outside. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Timeout called the Nets. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
So both teams making some changes here. Nets trail by 8. Shoots from the baseline. No good from Irving. And it's the Celtics ball. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. That's 10 points for Horford.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. KD with the bucket.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
Pass to Tice. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Tice. Nice ball movement by Boston. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Next ball.
Irving looking over the floor. Here's Claxton. Powered down with both hands.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Brooklyn foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
That's his first personal foul.
That's good from Tice.
At the line for the Celtics, Daniel Tice.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And so it's Robert Williams making things happen for the Celtics. He got into double digits. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Celtics leading by 7. Down low. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Drummond. Aldridge, no one around him. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
A little shot fake there, got the D out of position. Brown's got 9 points now in just the second half. Durant drawing the double team. Back to Irving. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Well, his flair for the spectacular has you holding your breath every time Kyrie has the ball.
Williams, that's good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, during the last break I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Loads it up for Williams. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Here's Brown. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's Williams with the jam.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Aldridge, good.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
They get it back. Chalk up 2 there. Now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
Hey, if you don't box out Drummond, this happens. He's an exceptional offensive rebounder who can hurt you big time with the putbacks.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, Bruce Brown.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 6-point game. Tries from 16. Outside for KD. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
to the middle. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Nets trailed by 5. Durant.
Celtics foul.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
His second personal foul.
It goes on Jason Tatum.
Team foul.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Master Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's now 24 points for Williams.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
At the line for the Nets, Kyrie Irving shooting.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
It's Brown with the drive. Takes it inside. The kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment never rallies.
Outside, Smart. Here's Horford. Yes!
Al Horford clearly has the touch.
54 seconds left in the game. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Smart. It's hauled in by Brown. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Right side Durant. It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Outside, Horford. Outside, Smart. Tatum on the wing. Master Williams. Puts one up. That shot, no good. Good D by Drummond. Outside Irving. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. Fans, your Celtics dancers.
The Nets making a switch here. Now Durant. Outside Curry. Right between the eyes.
3 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond.
Three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Let's get wild, fans. Stand up. Make some noise. Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
The 3 from Tatum. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. this win such a tremendous emotional boost for him?
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge.
Successful. And I'm top 10, and if you think otherwise, I got it locked and I'm locked in. I'm cut different, I am not them. Life and we tied in. They got me and I got them. They say I'ma go to for all of this sinning. Well, let me then. It's time out for you when I put the time in. No handouts, I put the grind in. Got in my bag and I got rich when I climbed in. They clock out when I clock in. Cause I'm the big spitter. Only competition I would probably have is what? It's a twin sister.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major. My team eating like we sitting at the dinner table. I done got a couple calls from a couple labels. Now it's all eyes on me like they was watching cable. I had to come up, I really couldn't stay down. Still 10 toes with my boys from the playground. I see these haters, they really want me way down. If they not talking bread, please get up out my way now. Look, I never changed, I only had to move different. I'm like a title contender, moves made with precision. I went from losing to winning, I wanted all no percentage. I'm never fake, no pretending. You want to, you can get it. Hold up, my wordplay is on a different level. I'm getting hot, popping off, guess I'm in the kettle. A rock star, so you know I fast life, leave my foot up on the gas pedal. A young Don, I'm feeling like I'm Nino. Got the money and the power, no casino. I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks, yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game, you could call me a controller, Yeah, it's my year, like baby had in 2019. I'm like an outcast, I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans, got me ripping the seam. Got designer Louis V, yeah, you know it's supreme.